the audience please stand as we are now ready to honor the class of 2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stay standing as we have our national anthem.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Grace Thompson, and I'm this year's senior class reporter. Please bow your heads for a time of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for allowing us to gather here today. I pray that you would give us direction, purpose, and perseverance as we enter the next phase of our life. Help us to put our knowledge, skills, and passion to use for all of humankind. I thank you for the last 4 years that I've gotten to know my fellow classmates, teachers, and admin, and I ask that you would bless and shepherd all of them. Thank you for our family, friends, and those who have mentored us along the way, and thank you for all who have given their energy and skill so that we can graduate today. I ask that you would be with our military as they're serving and protecting our country. We don't have everything figured out right now, but let us be patient with your timing, hopeful for the future, persevere through our obstacles, and above all, make ourselves proud of how far we've come. Inspire us to believe in the goodness of life, even when faced with challenges and difficulties. I pray for your safety as we leave here today and for the rest of our lives. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. You may be seated.
Hello, good evening to the families and classmates before me. Welcome to the Central Hardin Class of 2023 graduation ceremony. It is my pleasure to introduce the members of the board behind me. We have Mr. Charlie Wise, Ms. Dawn Johnson, Mr. Ben Seago, Mr. Steve Bland, and Superintendent Terry Morgan. Some of the more familiar faces are Senior Counselor Chris Adams, Senior Sponsor April York, Assistant Principals Dan Corley, Tessa Dumbacher, Matt Bockham, Chastity Yates, Chase Cruz, and of course the man himself, Principal Tim Isaacs. My name is Grant Hockman, the Senior Vice President for this class. I would like to congratulate everyone here in this room, including all teachers and board members for successfully graduating another grade, all the parents and families for supporting their loved ones, and of course, all the young adults before me who made it through high school. Take a look at where we were before now. Being a kid in elementary school, back then, life was so easy. We all wanted to grow up faster in life. We all wanted change. Middle school comes around and you get some bigger things in life. Finding a boy or girlfriend, or gaming, buying a fidget spinner. All of this was fun, but you got tired of being treated like a child. You wanted change. Then high school came around. Driving your first car, get your first job, coming back to school after one summer and find yourself walking up a cattle chute on your way to class. The passions grew, and we dreamed bigger in life. High school alone was stressful. Some of us kept our grades good to get into our dream college school. And some of us kept our grades good enough just to make it through high school. Either way, it's all coming to an end today. Now we're entering our biggest change yet in life, the transition to adulthood. The past few weeks you have spent looking back at regrets and things you missed over the past 12 years of your life. 20 years from now, you will be doing the same thing, looking at this very moment right now. having those same regrets and wishing you could revisit the past. Look around for a second. Look at your friends and family behind you. I want you to spend these last few moments and months before fully growing up with these people as much as you possibly can. And that passion that you have right now, going to college, starting a future with that special person, or for some Central Hardin guys, building your dream truck. Whatever it may be, take it from me when I say, don't be scared or afraid of what you're becoming. I would like to end this note on a quote from music legend Johnny Cash. You build on failure. You use it as a stepping stone. Close the door on the past. You don't try to forget the mistakes, but you don't dwell on it. You don't let it have any of your energy or any of your time or any of your space. Thank you. Go Bruins!
The Bruin Spirit Award was established in 1991. This award is nominated by the faculty and recognizing an outstanding young lady and gentleman who exemplify leadership, service to others, school spirit, citizenship, and academics. The two individuals chosen for this honor possess a positive attitude, a willingness to help others, and a genuine concern for others. They provide a good role model and show respect to their peers and to the faculty. The recipients of this year's Bruin Spirit Award are Addie Atcher and Eli Thompson. Please come forward. Congratulations on being selected as recipients of this much-honored award. A plaque has been placed in the Library Media Center in honor of this accomplishment, and Addie and Eli's name will be added now.
The following students were recognized for their academic achievement at Honors Night. However, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize them again this evening. Summa cum laude honors a graduate in the academic studies curriculum with an academic average of 99 or above. Will the following graduates stand as your name is called? Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Addison Atcher, Audra Disselkamp, Maya Guillaume, Anna Hinkle, Madeline Hobbs, Jacob Jeranek, Hadley Jones, Riley Rafe Snyder, Jonathan Riley, Priscilla Riggs, Emily Sanborn, Mackenzie Spurrier, Kylie Thompson, Kirsten Vincent, Annie Yates, and Caroline Yates. Magna cum laude honors a graduate in the academic studies curriculum with an academic average of 98 but less than 99. Will the following graduates stand as your name is called? Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Magna cum laude graduates are Allie Akins, Clifford Collins III, McKenna Cox, Joey Kurtzinger, Caitlin Ditto, Shiloh Dunaway, Taylor Edson, Isabella Enlow, Noah Goodman, Catherine Gray, Jenna Gray, Adam Hobbs, Andrew Hobbs, Elizabeth Howell, Michaela Hughes, Adriana Lambert, Kylie Markham, Kira Menendez, Kira Miller, Jessica Monroe, Deanne Panache, Grace Peak, Parker Phillips, Alejandro Ramirez, Camden Reed, Avery Richardson, Hannah Robbins, Michaela Salee, Isabella Sexton, Nolan Stith, and Jet Williams. Honor graduates are those graduates in any curriculum with an academic average of 92 to 97.99. Would the honor graduates please stand at this time? The Academic Studies Diploma is awarded to students who have completed all honors classes in English and math and have completed 2 years of foreign language and have a GPA above 3.0. Will those students please stand at this time? You may be seated. We would also like to honor those students who completed the Hardin County Schools Work Ethics Certification. Would those students please stand at this time and be recognized? You may be seated. Students who successfully completed a career pathway and passed industry exams or certifications receive medallions to honor that accomplishment. Would those students please stand at this time to be recognized? You may be seated. The following students completed the requirements for their associate's degree through Elizabethtown Community and Technical College and were awarded their diplomas earlier this month. Would the following graduates stand as your name is called? Please hold your applause until all names have been read. Gabriel Adkins, Claire Akins, Allie Akins, Kendall Ashlock, Anna Bashaw, Ashlyn Blakeman, Cameron Boudreau, Jeffrey Butterworth, Brianna Setta, Taylor Collins, Jillian Cornett, McKenna Cox, Joey Kurtzinger, Luz Delgado, Caitlin Ditto, Allie Dowell, John Edlin, Taylor Edson, Dawson Fulkerson, Noah Goodman, Jenna Gray, Maya Guillaume, Jacob Hasty, Mallory Hawkins, Michaela Hughes, Jacob Juronic, Patrick Lally, Adriana Lambert, Hannah Loyal, Jacob Maxwell, Kira Menendez, Jessica Monroe, Cadence Paget, Grace Peak, Riley Ray Snyder, Alejandro Ramirez, Camden Reed, Avery Richardson, Priscilla Riggs, Hannah Robbins, Emily Sanborn, Reagan Scarborough, Emma Smith, Mackenzie Spurrier, Taylor Stapleton, Nolan Stith, Gabby Sutherland, Julia Tabb, Kylie Thompson, Diamond Tibby, Alicia Tovar, Kirsten Vincent, Zachary Wilkinson, Amelia Williams, Ellie Wright, Annie Yates, Caroline Yates, and Spencer Zapfie.
It is my pleasure to introduce the president of the senior class of 2023, Mr. Timothy Woods. Timothy is the son of Tracy and Curtis Woods of Elizabethtown.
Good evening, class of 2023. I'm so honored to be standing in front of you and to see all of your lovely faces today. I'm honored to be graduating alongside people that I've grown to know and love and call my friends. Most importantly, I'm honored to be your class president and to give you this commencement address. It is with immense gratitude that you have accepted me into this community. For some of you people, I might be an unfamiliar face, and that is because I am. I've only attended Central Hardin High School for my junior and senior year. Before that, I was homeschooled up until my freshman year, where I started to attend a very small private school in Louisville called Christian Education Consortium. I had only gone to this school for a year before I was elected, and yet you guys gave me the opportunity to represent you as your senior class president. I want to thank each and every one of you for giving this homeschooler from the home city of the Dallas Cowboys with an eccentric personality a chance. That's my background. And for the past 2 years, I've had the privilege of learning y'all's backgrounds. While most of you have spent your entire life in the Hardin County area, seeing the same folks since you were a little lad, watching Dora the Explorer, and now you sit here rejoicing that you can finally flee from the town that has been given the teenage staple of having absolutely nothing fun to do. Some of you, however, may not be able to relate to that statement. Some of you have had parents in the military and have spent your life constantly moving, and now you sit here thankful that your home is finally not going to be decided by the U.S. Department of Defense anymore. Some of you have just moved around a lot like me and haven't really had a city or a state that you call home. Where you've been living in the Hardin County area since the Bush administration or just moved here your senior year, you are finally here graduating, and that's something you can celebrate. There were a lot of things that happened over the past few years that are honestly not great. With the COVID-19 pandemic, the civil unrest across the nation, Among Us getting popular, and TikTok almost getting banned twice, the past few years have been difficult to live through. Yet, we survive. Life didn't go exactly how we planned. There was pain and torment that occurred during our lives, like some of us finding out that one of our favorite artists started spouting very questionable opinions on the internet just a month before Spotify Rap came out. But we were still able to find the beauty behind the madness. There were many moments of bliss, moments that were injected into our brains as core memories, a term that was derived from the 2014 Pixar movie Inside Out. Football games, prom, homecoming, the senior trip, Mr. Isaac singing the national anthem, and so much more. There were many lessons learned in high school that helped me in my path to adulthood. Besides the critical lesson of learning how to solve a derivative, that assets equal liabilities plus owner's equity, or which period I can take a nap in and not lose years of knowledge, the most important lesson that I learned in high school is this: learning never stops. It doesn't matter if you're a parent, a teacher, a president, or the CEO of a big tech company, you never stop learning. This next statement that I have written here is considered to be one of the most cliche openers in public speaking history. Are you guys ready for me to read it? Okay. Webster defines learning as to gain knowledge or understanding of or skill in by study, instruction, or experience. At a young age, we are taught how to learn and how to listen. It's the first thing we are taught because when you have the ability to learn, you have the ability to improve. Whether it's love, trigonometry, skateboarding, construction work, Fortnite, long division, forgiveness, or whatever, the only way you can get better is if you learn. If you think that just because you graduated high school, you're going to stop learning, then you're going to be very disappointed in your life. Because we are not perfect. We will mess up and we will fail. But the thing that separates the fool from a wise person is that the fool never learns from his errors. My mom always taught me that I am a lifelong learner. And I didn't really like that statement at first because that just meant she would force me to do school over the summer. But I now see it as foundation to gain humility and to remember that I am not that guy, but I can still improve. The best lessons you learn in life usually come when you least expect it. So keep your heart and keep your mind open to learn. Learn from your mistakes. Learn from other people's mistakes. And learn from the wisdom imparted from others. We are all lifelong learners, and the most important part of this learning process is that we don't have to do it alone. This is why I urge you to find people and stay with people who will care for you and help you in your life. Finding a good community is probably the best thing you can do in your life. In March, I watched a kids movie about a show, and it had me weeping for the entirety of the runtime. This show, this little guy, spent the entire movie trying to find his family as he was taking care of himself and his grandmother. And it was a beautiful movie about change and the importance of community. The main reason I really felt so emotional during this film is because I know how important it is firsthand to have people genuinely care for you. When I first came to Central as a junior, I didn't know a single person here. And most of you guys have known each other since middle school or even elementary school. I remember walking into these halls and thinking, I cannot wait to leave here. My outlook was very pessimistic, and I had no intentions of making any connections at Central. That was until my friend Micah wanted me to sit by him during chemistry class. Micah was a friend of one of my other friends back in my old school that I heard about before I moved here, so I wasn't hesitant to sit by him. He wanted to be friends with me, and he started introducing me to other people at school. And eventually, I became friends with these people. I would not have the courage to be where I am today, or be who I am today, if it was not for him. I've met so many people at this school who helped me in many ways. My friend Ethan was there to have me have fun and to be someone I can talk to about a bunch of random topics. My friend Grant Hockman, my vice president, was there for me in some of the toughest moments in my life and has never failed to make me laugh with his joyous laughter. My friend Abby has always encouraged me and made me feel seen. My best friends from Louisville, while I wasn't able to see them many times for a month, I still felt like I could always count on them. Everyone here has either made me laugh or smile, such as my friend Elin, who has made me done both on several occasions. So many people at this school that I can name, but won't because people beg me to keep this short, have made an impact on me and my well-being. This also includes the multitudes of teachers and faculty members that have aided me in my life. Every single one of them deserves a Nobel Peace Prize for remaining sane while dealing with us. I remember all of you guys being so kind to me during moments where I felt like I didn't deserve it, and moments where I truthfully didn't deserve it at all. As I come to a close, remember this: don't let life pass you by. The world is filled with hate and pain, something that can be found out by spending 2 minutes on Twitter. It's filled with hypocrisy, envy, and cynicism. It's easy to feel these emotions when we're being constantly affected by a melancholic society. I understand that these emotions make it easy for you to check yourself out of life, but make sure you actually experience the wonders that life has to offer. I believe that all of you have the ability to achieve great things in your life. You will meet amazing people who will make you feel wonderful, and it will be because you are. You are the most talented, most interesting, and most extraordinary people in the whole universe. And you guys are capable of great things. Good luck to you all. Please show up to the next reunion. All right, peace.
At this time, please enjoy a performance by our senior choir members of Pompeii.
To my own device. At this time, it is with great pride that we present the 33rd class of Central Hardin High School. Please remember to be respectful as names are being read. Timothy Ivory Woods. Grant Thomas Hockman. Hannah June Martin. Grace Madison Thompson. Jesse Dale Fulkerson. Zaid Allen Rahman. Lindsay Nicole Adams. Gabriel Luke Atkins. Caleb Andrew All. Allie Mae Akins. Claire Elizabeth Akins. Brian Martin Ammons. Justice M. Anderson. Richard Alexander Argueta. Marissa Nicole Ash. Kendall Page Ashlock. Addison Lee Atcher. Austin Wyatt Atkins. Amelia Yvonne Avey. Christina Babbitt. Dylan Scott Baird. Layla Michelle Ball. Tristan Rockwell Barden. Brandon David Barnes. Kona Marie Bartell. Kimberly Rose Barth. Anne Margaret Fern Basham. Benjamin Matthew Basham. Hunter Ray Kerr. Dawson Alexander Paragon. Anna Elizabeth Bashaw. Persephone Can Galen Belmer. Sophie Claire Biglow. Tristan Coburn Biglow. Jocelyn Renee Biglow. Trellis Renee Black. Ashlyn Kaylee Blakeman. Emma Louise Booker. James Connor Booker. Emily Grace Bottoms. Cameron Mitchell Boudreau. Noah Lane Boutwell. Gabriel Marie Boykin. Griffin Harris Brandenburg. Bryson Allen Bronner. Michaela Noel Bray. Lindley Grace Britton. Ashley Nicole Brock. John Seth Brock. Terry Allen Brooks. Autumn Nicole Brown. Micah James Brown. Sabrina Nicole Brown. Angelica Marie Bryant. Gage Matthew Bryant. Gavin Michael Bryant. Garrett Charles Bunch. Randall Ray Bonnell. Caitlin Nicole Burnworth. Allison Gail Butterworth. Jeffrey Brock Butterworth. Aiden Cole Burns. Takara Jamil Calloway. Daisy Jolene Calvert. Michael G. Kamenzine. Karina Lee Carlson. Isaiah William Carter. Tyler Shane Cottle. Jackson Dalton Cecil. Brianna Peyton Seta. Chloe Lane Chapman. Alexis Marie Clan. Alexia Taylor Clark. Mia Eileen Clark. Jordan Christopher Lee Clater. Amelia Brianne Clevenger. Sean Tyler Cohen. Clifford Irving Collins III. Taylor Nicole Collins. Noah Benjamin Connors. Samuel Parker Conyers. Kylie Jean Rose Kugel. Austin Cole Cook.
Jillian Brooke Cornett. Cody Allen Cawthorn. McKenna Grace Cox. Noah Daniel Crabtree. Nathan Andrew Crawford. Matthew Rafe Crum. Cheyenne Marie Cunningham. Joey Madison Kurtzinger. Sorry. Tony Alexander Darty. Sahara Starr Davis. Wyatt J. Davis. Kobe Dale Day. Barton Payne DeHaven. Luz Delgado. Christian Alexander Del Rosario. Christopher Edward DeJordy. Jonathan Gabriel Devers. Jeremiah Michael Diaz. Audra Marie Disselkamp. Caitlin Elaine Ditto. Nicholas Giovanni Dorlui. Alexandria Rose Dow. Tyrus Lorenzo Dow. Isaac William Downs. Paige Shelby Dugan. Hadley Mulaney Dugans. Travion Dakota Lee Doolin. Shiloh Ryan Dunaway. Taylor Ann Edblum. John Wesley Edlin. Isaiah John Edwards. Taylor Marianne Edson. Isabella Morgan Enlow. Sophia Isabella Marie Erico. Alexandria Lynn Eskridge. Angel Marie Evangelista. Elin Grace Evans. Nathaniel Lewis Exum. Jasmine Isabella Farmer. Connor Brady Ferris. Logan Ty Feaster. Dalton Lee Ferris. Jonathan Isaiah Fisher. Dylan Edward Fitz. Connor Josiah Florence. Araceli Flores Soriano. Dalen Lee Flowers. Kyler Reese Foster. Xavier Alexander Fox. Jacob Soren Fredrickson. Haley Sierra Fudge. Dawson Embry Fulkerson. Jacob Martin Fulkerson. Mariah Ivy Fulkerson. Christopher John Garcia. Justin Connor Garcia. Ethan Dean Gardner. Alyssa Bell Gent. Lily Michelle Gill. Elena Ray Gillespie. Madison Ella Ginsberg. Avery Carter Goodman. Noah Lee Goodman. Gabriella Elaine Goodman. Zoe Grace Graham. Harrison Gentry Gray. Catherine Hope Gray. Jack Nathaniel Green. Leslie Denise Green. Mara Josephine Green. Martha Bennett Green. Randy Nathan Green. Jenna Danielle Gray. Peyton Lee Grimes. Ethan Lee Grimes. Maya Ann Guillaume. Shelby Ann Hale. Max Fisher Haley. Jalen Deanne Hall. Ramas Muhammad Hamad. Ritaj Muhammad Hamad. Tristan William Haney. Chet Jean Hansen.
Kayla Sue Hardisty. Abigail Elaine Harlow. Caden Michael Harrison. Jacob Roger Hasty. Mallory Paige Hawkins. Mason Seth Haycraft. Cody Reed Henriott. Ethan Richard Herring. Ethan Cole Hess. Davion Latrell Hicks. Reagan Elizabeth Hill. Anna Catherine Hinkle. Adam McClellan Hobbs. Andrew Daniel Hobbs. Gage Michael Hobbs. Madeline Marie Hobbs. Sarah Angela Hollis. Caden Leon Hornback. Elijah Aaron Hornback. Elizabeth Brianna Howe. Canyon Michael Huffman. Michaela Elise Hughes. Alyssa Faith Irwin. Corey Alexander Jackson. Lauren Paige Jacobs. Felipe Aramillo Jr. Cassidy Eileen Gent. Chrysla Dominique Jewell. Jacob Allen Jiernick. Emma Grace Jock. Christopher Mark Johnson. Alana Mackenzie Jones. Eden Marie Carol Jones. Ethan Alexander Jones. Fallon Marie Kasinger. Lily Catherine Keith. Haley Madison Kelly. Brooklyn Diane Kidd. Nicholas Ryan Killingsworth. Colton Richard Kimmis. Ash Marie Knight. Lou Couprion. Donovan Luis Lebre. Patrick Guinness Lally. Adriana Elizabeth Lambert. Dakota Lane Lanham. Emily Marie Laudermill. Anna Elizabeth Lewis. Caitlin Renee Lindsay. Earl Linkus III. Zachary James Logsdon. Sebastian Carol Lopez. Grace Addison Lothar. Hannah Ingram Loyal. Memphis Whitney Lucas. Bailey Christine Lundy. Sage Alexandra Mocht. Taylor Scott Major. Cody Nathaniel Malone. Caroline Michelle Mann. Kylie Mae Markham. Hannah Marie Kanoalani Mark. Elena Dale Martin. Elizabeth Lynn Martin. Trista Ann Masterson. Anderson Walker Matherly. Peyton Chase Mock. Jacob Tanner Maxwell. Kylie Brooke McCrae. Isabella Sierra McFadden. Riley Leanne McGuffin. Serena Josephine McNeely. Marlana Nicole Medford. Spencer Davis Meischke. Gabriel Tomas Mendez. Kira Marie Menendez. Marcus Mateo Million. Ethan William Miller. Kira Nicole Miller. Ryan Scott Mentor. Tierra Naomi Mitchell. Victoria Grace Moore. Anna Eladia Monge. Jessica Paige Monroe.
Kimora Erica Ariana Morris. Ava Corinne Nall. Daniel Curtis Nall. Grace Renee Nannery. Kiara Sky Nason. Aiden Thomas Nagel. Addison Marie Neal. Ayla Sierra Neal. Colin Warner Newman. Danielle Avalon Nolan. Michael Dean O'Brien. Peyton Renee Oglesby. Mia Mariah Ogan. Isaiah Manuel Ortiz. Gwyneth Amelia Luann Marie Joyce Pack. Cadence Nicole Paget. John David Painter. Haley Elise Panter. Logan Roger Partlow. Krish M. Patel. Brady Joseph Paul. Grace Aubrey Peak. Elizabeth Lee Pepper. Landon Wade Perry. Caden Rain Peter. Ashley Nicole Peters. Aiden Christopher Peterson. Margaret Rosa Phelps. Madison Lorena Phelps. Parker Victoria Phillips. Sally Lucinda Poland. Margaret J. Powell. Serenity Grace Powell. Jacob Tyler Pritchard. Riley B. Rainsford. Alejandro Barry Ramirez. Allie M. Ramsey. Sydney Leanne Ray. Camden Arlie Reed. Jonathan Riley. William Levon Reinhold. Haven Alina Renfro. Kaylee Ann Reynolds. Avery Nicole Richardson. Gary Bryce Rigdon. Priscilla Leanne Riggs. Zachariah John Ira Riggs. Evan Catherine Riney. Hannah Grace Robbins. Braden Dole Robbins. Gabriel Wayne Roberts. Ava Sophia Robinson. Ace I. Romero. Bailey Nicole Royalty. James Wade Ryan. Sebastian Butler Watts Salin. Matthew Robert Salih. Michaela Riley Salih. Sarah Irene Salih. Gage Scott Salmon. Reagan Elizabeth Salzman. Emily Grace Sanborn. Drake Isaac Sanders. Emma Joy Sanders. Logan Marshall Sanders. Haley McKenna Savage. Reagan Kendall Scarborough. Madison Renell Schoenlob. Eli James Schrock. Emily Elizabeth Schultz. Presley Nicole Scott. Trevor Lee Scott. Benjamin Joseph Sedono. Seth Michael Sarah. Jalen Marie Settles. Isabella Rose Sexton. Samuel Thomas Sharp. Robert Talon Shelton. Jacob Leroy Shepard.
Autumn Nicole Shoemaker. Addison Hope Shoulders. Michael David Simpson. Reagan Scarlett Simpson. Rihanna Lynn Slate. Devin Andrew Carlos Slape. Emma Paige Slayball. Addison Grace Smith. Emma Claire Smith. Madeline Lambert Smith. Megan Colleen Smith. McKenna Grace Spalding. Kaylee Ann Spratt. Mackenzie Nicole Spurrier. Taylor Brooke Stapleton. Nathan Levi Staten. Elijah Lee Stearman. Kennedy Michelle Stirk. Samantha Pearl Stevens. Isaac Joseph Stewart. Jessica Darlene Stewart. Nolan James Stith. Avery Elizabeth Strader. Catherine Eileen Strader. Gabrielle Page Sutherland. Julia Eva Tabb. Ariana Destiny Taylor Wright. Brenna Grace Tharp. Charles Drew Thomas. Kaylee Danielle Thomas. Aislinn Catherine Thomas. Hope Elizabeth Thomas. Eli Craig Thompson. Kylie Elizabeth Thompson. Leah Michelle Thompson. Diamond Nicole Tibby. Elijah James Tolliver. Haley Mariah Leigh Torres. Hannah Rochelle Tuchek. Alicia Tovar. Ryan Christopher William Trebus. Elijah Whitman Triplett. Kaylee Lynn Tucker. Allison Rebecca Tuttle. Aaliyah Udy. Emily Elizabeth Valentine. Case Douglas Van Blyenberg. Davis Russell Van Zant. Kirisiano Tanielu Vea. Jaden Alexander Velmer. Manuel R. Villagomez. Kirsten Gabrielle Vincent. Justin Richard Vowles. Sakari Lene Wagoner. Clover Jane Walker. Emily Lane Ware. Brittany Ireland Weedman. Hannah Marie Wesley. James M. West. Wesley Shea Wheeler Froman. Abby Christiana Elizabeth Wicks. Josie Elise Wiggins. Madison Avery Wilcox. Zachary Stanford Wilkinson. Amelia Gabrielle Williams. Audrey Claire Williams. Evan Levi Williams. Hunter Lee Williams. Jet C. Williams. Kevin Allen Williams. Xavier Michael Wilson. Kristen Dawn Wilson. Joshua Scott Wisniewski. Ellie Blair Wright. Amelia Caroline Yates. Anne Marie Yates. Caroline Ann Yates. Kimberly Lee Yates. Hunter Benjamin Yates. Ashton Neve Yates Dupin. Jack Henry Young. Cadence Clear Young. Spencer Nathaniel Andrew Zapfie. Please welcome to the podium Superintendent of Hardin County Schools, Ms. Terry Morgan, for the pronouncement of the class of 2023.
I do realize the applause is because you recognize you are near the end. First, I would like, on this Thursday before Memorial Day, I noticed those who indicated with their stoves that they have signed with the military. I would like to ask for those graduates to stand who have signed with the military at this time. Thank you. You may be seated. I want to take this opportunity to thank our board. We have Chairwoman Dawn Johnson, Vice Chair Ben Seago, members Steve Bland, Mark Casey, and Charlie Wise. They work endlessly to provide all that you need to have a successful experience in Hardin County Schools. So please give them a round of applause. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the administration and staff of Central Hardin High School. They have spent countless hours in preparation for this night over the past 4 years for each of you. Please give them a round of applause. Students, I'm going to ask that you make eye contact with your families. Look out there and give your parents a thumbs up, a thank you, and a round of applause. Seniors, I know that you are finished listening. You've done your fair share over the years, but just a few words of advice. First, high school should not be the best thing that ever happens to you. The best is yet to come. You don't have to have it all figured out, and if you think you do, I hope you have a great sense of humor. Don't be afraid to start at the bottom and working your way up. That will gain you great respect. Give with a happy heart. Create great memories, laugh lots, even if it's at yourself. And keep in mind, if you spend too much time looking at your phone, you'll find that you spent your life watching others live theirs. Put down the technology and truly enjoy the life that's in front of you. Finally, you are prepared to take the next steps. Let's make that happen. Graduates, please stand. Please take your tassel and turn it from left to right. Platform guests, ladies and gentlemen, by the virtue of the authority invested in me by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and upon the recommendation of the faculty, staff, and this administration, I declare the eligible diploma candidates as graduates of Central Hardin High School with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, go Bruins!